y'all? Welcome back to a brand new episode of Talkoffame podcast. And today we are welcoming back Full Circle, which is a boy band which is built on existing friendships and showing new love for music. During this episode, we'll discuss a 3-year anniversary of Full Circle, their new members, FC 2.0, the mixtape, and much more. Welcome back to the podcast, guys. How's everything going for you guys?
It's going great.
It's going
Thank
good.
you so much for having us back here.
Better than
Absolutely.
ever.
I was like so happy when you guys reached out, and once Sean texted me and asked to come back, I'm just like, hell yeah, please. Like, this is absolutely great timing. But I know it's been probably about a year since we guys last talked, which is crazy. But what you guys been up to recently with your new music and everything?
I mean, we're 5 now, so I feel like that's a pretty big visual difference. And that opens up a lot of doors, performance-wise, and as a group, our group dynamic has changed a lot. Yeah, we've worked on a lot of new music. We've got some really big things coming up. Some we can talk about, some we can't. What about you guys?
Yeah, we've just been like rehearsing dances. We've been making up new stuff. You know, choreo comes from us now, so it's kind of awesome. We're just doing all that.
Yeah, it's been great because obviously we're the new guys, but we're like already we're brothers, you know? Like we all have that bond that's like super tight, you know? And there's a lot of energy, especially for me and this guy because that's just how we are, you know? And so I feel like all these guys, like I've never seen some of that energy, and like now everyone's kind of like, yeah, you know?
Yeah.
So slowly the energy is just slowly getting up there. But
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
like Dawson said, it is kind of crazy because like maybe 6 months ago I had never met Dawson or Oliver, and now they're living at my house. Ever since like mid-December. I didn't even know you, and now we're brothers, and it's
brothers.
wild.
That's kind of how it first went down, though. They
Yeah.
just threw us three in a house in Florida, and then we're like, have fun with these boys that all know each other.
It's like a full-blown reunion. Last time we talked, I think it was four people in the band. Now it's 5. I'm just like, gosh, like you guys are just growing by the day, it seems like.
Yeah. To add to what Dawson said though about the energy, like just going up, I will say when I'm with Dawson and Oliver, like I match their energy. But it was funny. It's funny watching Sean and James now starting to match their energy because there's things that Sean does now that he would never have done, and now he's like, now he started to do it. Like he'll make like the silly noises or make the silly voices with us now too. So it's just like it's real funny.
Not all the time.
Yeah, at first he's like, I would never do that. Now he just does it all the time.
I know, like it's crazy. Like when I meet new people, I'm just like, okay, might as well match your energy, even though I've never met them like 4 months ago. Like, well, it says match your energy for once. But like, how did the like reunion and having them come about to the band? Like, was it did you guys meet on social media, or how did that work?
So I'll explain a little bit. Me, Dawson, and Oliver all actually grew up together at the same dance studio in Utah. So that's how I knew them. I did a trio with Dawson, and then we like did a couple group dances together. And then I just knew Oliver from the studio. We did maybe one dance together.
We
And
hated each other at first.
We did not like each other at first, but we eventually got along. And then I asked Dawson first because, you know, I didn't know if Ollie could sing, but I knew Dawson could sing. So when we were getting the group together, I just Snapchatted Dawson and said, "You want to join a boy band?" And he was like, "Huh?" And then I like asked him to be part of Full Circle. Took him a second, but then we eventually got him in here. And then Ollie, they were like, "We need somebody like Dawson. We just need somebody with the same energy, same vibe as Dawson." And me and Dawson both looked at each other and went, "We know a guy." And we were
We know a guy.
So we called up Oliver, and the rest is history.
Gosh, and the dance, I feel like with all the dance people that I met, most of them probably are singers. From my experience, like with all you guys growing up as basically dancers and then singing, like it shows, history's showing. Like I
Yeah.
just can't really explain it, but do you guys still do dance to this day? I know Jagger does, but it's TikTok videos I see, but what about you guys?
Yeah, we're dancing all the time.
We're dancing
Yeah.
all the
We're
time.
dancing every day.
Every day, yeah.
We don't have
It's crazy.
a home studio. We don't have like a
Yeah.
anything like a scheduled dance classes, but there's a few studios around here that we go to and take classes from. And yeah, we're still very connected. I know Ollie's still very connected with the studio that he used to go to, and Dawson and Jagger, they have really good friends and really good relationships there. So yeah, we're still training. We're still going to conventions, going to competitions. We're still connected to the dance world a lot.
Yeah, any opportunity that's thrown at us that is dance wise, like we'll take it, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like if it's a class, we're there.
Yeah, that's me. I don't take regular. I'm not like on a dance team. I take classes regularly whenever I have the chance to, which is rare. But honestly, like if I was like a competitive dancer or had the time to, I would honestly book everyone, whether it's money, getting money for it or not. I'll be like, put me in. Like,
Because it's fun.
It's very interesting now because even though we all grew up dancing, and me, Sean, and James have been in the band for quite some time, this is also the most amount of singing we've ever done. Like it's just constant vocal training as well. It goes, okay, for a little bit, let's dance. Okay, now let's focus on the vocals. Which at the beginning we were just like, okay, let's throw us in a studio and see what happens. But now like we're really taking the vocals seriously, getting better because we feel like people know us as dancers and they're like, oh, they can really dance. But now it's time to show people we can really sing as well. So that's kind of what we've been focused on, why we haven't been taking as many dance classes as we probably want to.
Yeah.
like, do you guys prefer dancing in classes or do you just prefer doing it with each other and not going into the studio?
That's a
Tough
good question.
I think I like going to class because, you know, there's only so much we can do as a group. So sometimes we need to go out and get in a class so then we can get like a refresh of like learning moves from someone else besides ourselves.
Yeah.
You know, because then it helps us grow and get better and be inspired and get more ideas with choreo and how to move our bodies. So it's always good to get like a refresh and go out and hit a dance class. But it is fun dancing with the boys. Like there's a vibe when we're all dancing together and it's fun. But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You guys
agree
agree?
with that. I think there's just something about surrounding yourself with other dancers that aren't these boys, but yeah. Yeah, I love going to dance class. It's really fun.
I know. Like, for me, it's always makes different. My sister grew up as a dancer, so I grew up dancing with her, but she did dance, and I grew up into doing that. But for me, I'm always like, I don't know if it's same for you guys. It's always depending on a day. One day I'm just like, I rather dance with people I know than going to a let's just say dance class. And next day I'm just like, I just want to go to dance class instead of dancing with people I know. Like it always depends on the day.
Yeah.
For sure.
But for
Agreed.
Ollie and Dawson, like as you guys just joined the band, what is it like for you guys to live with everyone?
Well, I had a brother like in my own family, and I didn't really like him that much. So it's weird to have like a ton of brothers here that like I really like. You know, like that we're like best friends. Here, let me rephrase that.
Yeah, bro.
My brother is so cool, and I love him to death. But me and him didn't really like mash together. You know, we weren't like friends. You know, I love him to death. But these boys, I'm like, these are my homies right here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Talk
honestly, this
about
guy's
that. Parker.
Yeah, shout out Mark.
No.
Yeah, I mean, living with the boys is great. I mean, sometimes we are in the house all together for a really long time. So, like last night, me and Jagger had to go out and hit a little honky tonk stampede dance because I was like, I gotta get out of the house, you know? So, it's good. It's good being with the boys, but sometimes I'm like, I need some female interaction.
Oh my god.
So, I like to go out, and we went out and went to the stampede last night, and it was great, and we just hit some dances, and it was fun. But yeah, other than that, like living with the boys has been great. You know, it's been a good adjustment. You know, I'm not homesick. He's not homesick. Like we feel good around each other. You know.
Yeah.
That's the best part. Once you said being female interaction, that actually was describing my night yesterday. It turned out it was boys instead of girls. No, don't think I was turning the other part, but it's like Everyone sees a girl with direction these days. It always makes sense. Like,
Switch it up.
it's
Come on.
different. Like, it does his different. But you guys just came out with a FC 2.0, the mixtape. Like, what is kind of, the overall theme or concept of the mixtape?
So the mixtape kind of came around because as we're entering this new generation of Full Circle, and we're embarking on our new original music, we really wanted to set the tone and create a separation between the music that we used to make and now the music that we are making now. And we really felt like the mixtape was necessary to just kind of set the tone and pay homage to some of our inspirations. And it's been really fun, especially because they're not original songs, so we already have the originals, and so we're trying to build upon what that is and like how can we make it a full circle version and not just a straight up cover. So I had a really fun time doing it, and we did film some music videos for it as well, which is really fun because we all got to choreograph each song. There's 5 songs, and so we each choreographed one ourselves, which was very cool to do.
Yeah.
So I think it was awesome.
It was.
FC 2.0 the mixtape.
It was such a fun
Check it out.
project.
Yeah.
It's just when I heard mixtape, I'm just like, rap? Like, is it like a rap version for some reason? Because every time I think of mixtapes, I'm just like, is it a rap version? Or is it just like just a regular, music type of thing that you guys usually do? When I listen to the tracks, I'm just like, gosh, this you literally changed my perspective on mixtapes. Like, because usually when I think of mixtapes, I think of rap music for some reason. I'm not a big rap person or rap music person, so I'm just like, if this is rap, then I'm just like, gosh, like, might as well like jump it up a little. But I did dig the songs that you guys did. I thought it was so fire. But how long did you guys usually like make the choreography? How long did it kind of take to make the choreography?
So we all kind of choreographed, like we weren't living together yet. So I was in Utah still, or no, I was in San Clemente. Sorry, because I moved from Utah to San Clemente. So I was in San Clemente and I choreographed something. They asked me, I was like, okay, yeah, I can do that. I can choreograph something. And then all these boys, like I sent them my version and they sent me theirs. Like it was just like, and it was a fun process.
Yeah.
It took us like, honestly, it took me not even half a day because I procrastinated a ton, and so it had to be
like
done right away.
there was a lot of like conversation with the team because every single day when we were apart, we would get on a Zoom call and we would have the videos or we would share the new choreography, and so just chipping away at it every single day.
A lot of trial and
Yeah.
error.
Finalizing like the best version.
So it took a couple weeks, but in saying that, it was every single day we were changing it and making sure it was good and in the same direction that we're all going in.
But Jagger was perfect.
Mine was perfect, not gonna lie.
It
He
was
hit it on the
perfect.
first time,
And we were all like, all right,
Okay.
you don't even need to do anything.
First go, they were like, "Hey, that's the version." I was like, "Yep, yep."
When for me doing anything else, this you got my part, then I'm not doing anything else. You guys, this do you like?
and you know what? We gotta plug the video. All That Matters music video
Yeah.
is out. We
The
gotta
last one,
the last one, Jagger's
video
choreo
of the
so.
mixtape is out right now. All That Matters, FC 2.0, the mixtape.
Go listen.
Go watch it.
Go
watch it.
listen. Go listen, people.
James, what
Please
was
go
it
watch it.
for the Please Don't Go video? Because
But are there any standout tracks or singles that stick out to you on the mixtape?
I feel like when we were talking about the New Kids on the Block song,
Oh, that's a good one.
I didn't, at least for me, because I didn't have to choreograph it, I was like, what is this gonna look like? So, like, James, where did that take you? Because that was wild, and it turned out great.
Honestly, I have no clue. There were just so many beats in the beginning. I was like,
Uh-huh.
okay, I like this. I want to choreograph to it. And then, I don't know, I guess it just kind of happened. And then I showed y'all, and then you're like, okay,
Just
I
fire
get it, I
James.
guess.
My
How do
stand
you
up.
guys feel about the New Kids on the Block new song? Like, how do you guys feel about it?
Oh, we loved it. Like,
We have mine, Dawson, and Oliver we know the choreographer for it, so we thought it was really cool seeing them, and like the guy was posting a bunch about the behind the scenes and stuff like that, so it was really fun. I really liked it.
I
Oh,
think
damn,
Joey.
I'm jealous now. Like, God, you guys know the choreographer? Like, come on.
But my standout track from the mixtape, because none of us answered that
going back to your
question.
previous question.
Sean wanted to bring it back to the choreo. My standout track is They Don't Know. I think that one's flawless.
Yeah.
It's the most flawless one.
I have 2 favorites. I'm gonna have to go with They Don't Know. Oh, maybe 3 favorites.
Maybe 5.
Maybe
James.
5.
Might as well
actually.
pick all. Might as well pick all at this point.
I'll just pick all of them.
I gotta go with Gone. That one still gets me.
Yeah, that one's really good.
Yeah, Gone's really good.
I don't know. What
All That
mine
Matters
is.
is my second, because I just love Justin Bieber. Oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
Wow.
I guess we
But-
want Justin Bieber as well.
Yeah, but it would have been number 1, but it's just like I can't get Bieber's voice out of my head. I'm like, oh, we didn't do it justice, so I'm just like, it's second. But yeah.
I think mine is Wanna Love You Girl. That music video and like the music clash together so well.
Mhm.
It's just like
Yeah.
if you listen to that music, you can see like what it looks like, and it looks exactly like the music video. If that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense.
That's
Yeah,
a good
like-
one. My personal favorite will probably have to be the Justin Bieber one. Like, I'm obsessed with Justin Bieber since I was, I don't know, probably like 4 or 5 years old. So it's like, of course, any Justin Bieber fan will probably choose a Justin Bieber song if they
Yeah.
listened. I know everyone's different, but that's, my perspective on it. But do you guys, have anything? I know you guys are just hitting the Full Circle's 3rd anniversary in a couple of months, which is crazy, but do you guys have anything planned for that?
If I'm being honest, probably not. That anniversary will be November 8th, but I feel like the new anniversary will be when the mixtape dropped, because it's just the first time we actually, this version of Full Circle, this version of Full Circle is here to stay. So I don't know, maybe me, Sean, and James will blow out a candle on that day, but I think the new date is January 31st, because that's when FC 2.0 the mixtape came out. So I think that's the new anniversary date.
I might stay. I'm just joking. I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
God.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
I was
I'm
going
kidding.
to release a 3.0 mixtape in November. I'll probably do that for the anniversary.
Yeah.
We've talked about a lot about like possibly doing another mixtape. Maybe, probably not right now, but it just opened our eyes to like, we can do a bunch of other covers and make them unique and give them a different perspective. So there is like a bunch of songs that we're like, oh, I wish we did this song. If we ever did it again, what would we do differently? So that's been awesome.
So to basically almost wrap this episode up, so we have some fun questions for you guys that's basically boy band related, which is something that I thought would probably be perfect for you guys. But these are probably the easiest questions ever. I thought I shouldn't put it too hard for you guys for this one. But which boy band was formed on the British TV show The X Factor in 2010?
One Direction.
One Direction.
That must be the easiest question you guys probably got. Probably. Oh my gosh. You guys got right off the bat, which is probably I wouldn't get off right off the bat, but what boy band is often associated with the song Bye Bye Bye? This is another easy.
Jagger.
NSYNC.
Boom.
Yeah, definitely.
Boom.
Boom.
Gosh. So what it like now it's basically most likely. So who is most likely to star in a reality show?
I think all of us.
I think that's in our
Yeah,
future.
we should all be on one reality TV show. Like, make a full
We
circle.
should make a Dance Moms boy band edition.
Or-
Yes.
Oh, that's a good one.
And it's just all our moms just stressing 24/7. And mine and Dawson's moms are in Utah, and my mom's just like, I don't care. He's doing what he's doing.
That'd be so funny.
Just ban
They
moms.
used to do Dance Guys 2.0 or something. I would definitely stand by that. Like, as long as it's a boy band edition, well, guy edition, then I'll definitely stand by that. I honestly think that might be better than the Dance Moms itself, though. Even though Dance Moms is so popular and Dance Moms fans don't hate me for that, like,
Yeah, we gotta put.
I think that honestly be much better.
We should do a next project we do, if it's an EP, if it's a single, if it's an album, we gotta do. Abby Lee has to choreograph everything. We
I
document.
know, yeah, she definitely needs to. As long as we get contact with Abby Lee Miller, that's going to be a hit.
Yeah.
You're right.
But who is most likely to mess up during a show, whether it's the lyrics or the dance moves?
Oh.
Sean Jr.
Sean
I
Jr.
messed up for like maybe one of the first times the other day.
Yep,
Yeah.
Sean
We did.
Jr.
We had like there's a little section that we do of this song called "Like I Love You," and it goes dun 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 dun, and I moved too fast, so it's like I looked really stupid because everybody else was holding their pose, and I was just like,
It'd probably be me though, I'm gonna be honest. Just because we were at a performance and I threw my jacket. Because I got in the heat of the moment. And then like I was like going with the audience and then I was like coming back to the dance and I'm like, where we at? So just, yeah, it's probably me.
If we're talking lyrics, I think James. James would forget lyrics.
Yeah,
Yes.
probably.
I don't forget nothing.
Like,
"Break it down."
Honestly, like I would probably be the most person to just break up probably every single day. Like I wouldn't care for some reason. I'm just like, okay, I messed up. Like, where am I at again? Like,
I just want to
You
say
gotta mess up, move on.
it wouldn't actually be Sean Jr. We
Yeah.
just say that because we told his mom that he messes up, and she was like,
"You don't mess up."
he would never.
That was
she was just
crazy.
like so. She was like so adamant about the fact that her perfect boy would never mess
My
up.
son, in his 8 years of dancing competitions, never messed up.
mess up.
Hey, at least someone knows you don't mess up, though. That's what matters. Like,
I didn't.
Don't.
Now the pressure's on.
you missed the
Like,
point.
oh,
I
for
would-
sure. Do you guys should post like bloopers on who messes up or when you
Yeah,
guys mess up each game to see who gets
When we
the
run
most
out of
messed up.
content- Whenever we run out of content on TikTok, I just post the drafts that are bad, like with somebody messing up or something. So
Or
Oh,
it's,
it's like
it's
funny.
always the birthday posts because if it's not like it's for my birthday, like I don't have a say in what's posted, so it's always just like a little dig. You know, it's like a not the best photo of
this
of
year's was
me.
good.
Yeah, it was pretty good. But I'm just saying, like in general, like that's kind of like
Sean Jr.
that's kind of important. When it's your birthday, you get like kind of a medium photo. It's like
And
not that
it's
far.
always the worst photo of you, always.
I love my photos on my birthday. James posted one last year where I was like this. That was my favorite one.
Honestly, I would rather that as my birthday post than like something stupid like being drunk and dead ass on the floor. Like,
Yeah.
Me too.
but who is most likely to get arrested?
Oh, I feel like that'd be me.
Probably Sean Jr.
Oh.
Hey.
Not Sean Jr., dude.
Not Sean.
No, I was crazy as a kid. I did a lot of rebellious things, so I feel like it'd be me. Like
Yeah.
if we're talking would be already arrested, it should have been me. Let's be honest. No, I'm
I
just kidding.
think-
I'm just kidding.
But if someone gets arrested, though, you know, like,
James could for
Oh,
a dumb reason. Like it would be for
What?
speeding. He doesn't use his mirrors when he drives. So like if
Yes,
you back,
I do.
no, you don't. I've
Yes,
literally
I do.
watched it. When you back up, you literally just use your camera.
Okay, backing
And
up
then
is an exception.
One time you almost hit a biker. Okay, that wasn't my fault. You should have been looking. So
no, it's
then,
honestly me
got
when I'm
arrested.
driving. I never check the mirrors. I always just check the mirror, like the mirror, like on the music player, whatever it's called. Like I don't care what it is. Like that's the only camera I use. I never look at mirrors. I just like I look back when I pull them back. And then once I'm driving, I never pay attention. Like I'm just like I don't care.
if someone, I don't know if I'd get arrested, but if like someone was to be removed from a building for bad mouthing somebody, it'd probably be me. Like I feel like I have
Oh,
a
for
big
sure,
I have a
yeah.
big mouth. and like I don't handle authority well. So if somebody tells me to do something, I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
He's like,
Jagger is the authority.
I am the authority.
Jagger and Dawson are definitely they would be the ones to throw hands for us. They'd be at the defense.
For sure.
James and I would be like, make peace, not war.
If me and Dawson both were in it, Ollie would be in it too. Ollie would
Yeah.
be like,
Yeah, let's go.
Honestly, will probably be more of the peace and love, or it always depends on the day. I'm like peace and love, or I'll be just like, okay, now it's time to fist fight somebody, depending on the mood. Like, let's.
Oh, yeah.
But to wrap this up, like, what are some of your guys' upcoming events or shows?
Going on a High School Nation tour, April 15th through May 10th.
20 stops, 20 shows.
Actually, 19. One day's a
19.
rest day.
Oh.
19 shows.
He messed up.
We'll be in Southern California high schools. We will be going to Arizona, Phoenix area high schools, and then also Vegas high schools. So that's what we'll be doing. I don't know if it's open to the public. I don't think so, but there will be a lot of content coming from that. We're really excited to be performing, so it's gonna be awesome.
fun.
You guys better come to Pennsylvania on that tour after. Like, I'd be waiting.
Oh,
We
okay.
Gotta get a nationwide.
We'll get some
yeah.
Hershey.
We gotta get a nationwide. Right now it's just West Coast, but we're definitely gonna get a nationwide soon.
If you guys need a buddy, the book you for Pennsylvania. I know a guy, so I make sure to book you guys on my part. But thank you guys so much for coming on, taking the time. I still have so many questions to ask you. Probably doing a part 3, knowing.
Yeah.
But I really appreciate you guys, joining us. I had a blast having you guys on and chat with you guys again. And I make sure to stay tuned for more music. That's the best part about it. So thank you guys so much for joining.
Thank you, Kylie.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.